Undefeated, Jim Thorpe and the Carlisle Indian School Football Team by Steve Sheinkin.
I was raised in an unathletic household. We were readers. We read, we read, we read. The most athletic I got was sometimes I would climb a tree so I could sit in the tree and read like the girl from A Tree Grows in Brooklyn. We did play one sport. It was croquet, the one with the mallets and the wickets and the balls. This is the sport we played. So imagine me, non-sports person, don't watch sports, don't know what season of sport it is, reading a book about football and being riveted. This is Undefeated, the story of the Carlisle Indian School football team and Jim Thorpe by Steve Sheinkin. It is a book about the history of football, so much football, but it is also the story of Jim Thorpe, probably the greatest football player and Olympian, all-around athlete the United States has ever seen. It's a riveting book, and I can't wait to tell you about it.
The motto of the Carlisle Indian School was, "Kill the Indian in him and save the man." Upon arrival at the school, native boys were required to cut their hair. Each student had to adopt a white name, and they were forbidden from speaking their native languages. If caught speaking in their native language, the students were beaten or put into solitary confinement. This is a before and after arrival at the school. There are the same students. Jim Thorpe had to beg coach Pop Warner to play on the Carlisle Indian football team. A track star at Carlisle, Warner didn't think he was big enough or strong enough. Thorpe showed him and everyone that speed and agility counted just as much. Football at this time was a brutal sport where sometimes people died. It relied on muscle and fighting. Thorpe and the Carlisle team changed it into one of speed and finesse, introducing the quarterback pass. Jim Thorpe earned gold medals in both the pentathlon and decathlon in the 1912 Summer Olympics. Jim Thorpe would never have volunteered or considered himself to be a representative for Native Americans. He just wanted to run or hit a ball or pass on the field. But he and the Carlisle Indian School football team changed many people's perceptions of Native people and were great heroes for their own people to cheer and look up to. As they changed the game of football, they changed many perceptions.
In the awards ceremony of the 1912 Summer Olympics in Stockholm, Sweden, Jim Thorpe was presented his gold medals by the King of Sweden. As he was receiving his medals, the king said, "Sir," the king proclaimed, "you are the greatest athlete in the world." Thorpe said, "Thanks, King."